Fire and debris engulfed Ukraine's northeastern city of Sumy on Monday as Russian missiles pounded civilian targets. A direct strike on a school and a hospital left over 74 wounded, while residential buildings crumbled under the onslaught. Ukraine denounced the attack as a brutal strike on civilians, which came even as ceasefire negotiations were underway, officials said. Regional Governor Volodymyr Artyuk confirmed the destruction, while Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha accused Moscow of using peace talks as cover for fresh assaults on densely populated areas. Moscow, however, claimed its missile barrage was retaliation. The Russian Defense Ministry alleged that Ukrainian drones targeted the Kropotkinskaya oil pumping station in the Krasnodar region overnight, prompting Russian forces to intercept the attack 7 kilometers from the facility. The ministry reported that drone fragments landed near the Kavkazskaya railway station, part of Russia's North Caucasus network, accusing Kyiv of persistently attempting to disable key energy infrastructure. Contrary to Zelensky's statements, including those conveyed to the American side, the Kyiv regime continues to deliberately plan, prepare, and carry out attacks on energy infrastructure, including international facilities, the ministry said. The pumping station had already sustained damage in a previous strike in February and was still undergoing repairs when it was targeted again last week, according to Russian officials. The escalation comes despite a recent US-backed push for a ceasefire on energy strikes. Both sides had agreed to a temporary halt, but continued attacks have rendered the arrangement increasingly fragile. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stated that Russian President Vladimir Putin had not altered his directive against targeting Ukraine's energy grid, despite Ukrainian violations.
There have been no additional directives from the president so far. Our armed forces are executing all orders from the Supreme Commander-in-Chief. However, we are closely monitoring the situation. In fact, our American counterparts are also capable of observing it and drawing appropriate conclusions.
With both sides accusing each other of ceasefire breaches and energy infrastructure under relentless assault, the illusion of restraint has all but shattered. What began as a war of attrition now teeters on the brink of unbridled destruction, each strike fueling an escalation with no end in sight.